Hello. How you guys doing? My name is Tony. Basically, I just had a nice workout. Well, feeling good. Well, I didn't really work out that hard, to be honest. But my philosophy is doing something is better than doing nothing at all. So now I'm just sitting in the sauna, and I'll probably spend a little bit more time in the sauna because I didn't do what I needed to do in the weight room. So what I want to talk to you about is, well, actually, who I want to talk to is entrepreneurs, new business partners, new people who are just doing any type business. I just want to, just speak at you for a little bit. Hey, do you realize that there are two systems in the corporate America? Do you know there's one system for employees and one system for employers? And do you realize that all of our lives, we've always been taught to be employees? We were never taught to be employers. So that's why when we see opportunities, we normally pass on them because we either skeptical, we don't believe it because, we were never groomed that way. But let me explain something to you. There is no millionaire that was made from a 9-to-5 job. There's no millionaires were made at a 9-to-5 job. In order to build something, you have to have something else. You have to have a plan B. And here's what gets me the most. I've seen people start businesses and the business fails. It doesn't work. That's what they tell us. But here's the problem with that. You can't open up a business or buy into a business and do the same thing you do every day and expect it to blow up. You have to change your mindset. When you're driving in your car, I know a lot of people, you listen to the radio, satellite radio, something like that. But if you're looking to build wealth or to build a successful business, why don't you put some in the radio that's going to enrich your mind, something that's going to make you think differently? Because when you start a business, I'm going to be honest and tell you, you don't really know what you're getting yourself into until you start it. But one thing I can tell you, you cannot do the same thing you do right now and expect your business to blow up. People always say, oh man, that thing didn't work, man. I tried it, it didn't work. But let's be honest. Did it not work or did you not work? Now, when you start out with a business, guess what? You're going to have to put some effort into it. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to build that business to where you could go on a vacation, still get paid. You can go fishing, still get paid. You don't have to be there 100% of the time to get paid. My goal is to get 7 streams of income, meaning 7 streams of income with my eyes closed, meaning I don't have to punch a clock, I don't have to get up, I don't have to do anything. 7 streams of income is what I'm working on building. And that's how you build wealth. But you have to also believe in yourself. And that's the problem, believing in yourself. We don't. We go to a job that we hate. We'll go there and spend all the time there, work overtime, talking about you hate it. But guess what? That job has made you comfortable. That job has hooked you to show that, hey, look, there's nothing else. But guess what? You talk to people at that job, and guess what? A lot of them are dream killers. Because you might be talking to one of your friend co-workers and you telling them what you want to do. Oh, man, don't do that. That ain't going to work. You ain't going to be successful with that. Man, that stuff don't work. So here you are, your dream stolen. But get this. If you're starting or doing anything, the first thing you want to do is get yourself a mentor. Talk to somebody that is doing what you want to do. And do this. Follow every step of what they tell you. Don't change the process. Don't say, well, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to do it this way. Guess what? The reason why he's wealthy or have a thriving business is because he followed some mentors. He did what somebody else did, and he followed it to the T. You can't expect to grow or do anything if you don't change. The friends you used to hang out with, you're going to have to cut back on that because guess what? To be perfectly honest, a lot of you are talking around dream killers. You talk to your friends, you tell them what you're trying to do, and the first thing they tell you, it don't work. And then you look at them and if you really think about it, they're not doing nothing. So how you think gonna give you advice? One day at my job, they were talking in a meeting, said, hey, we rented this mentor program and we want to see who wants to sign up. Well, I told one guy, I said, hey, you know what? Nobody in this building can mentor me. He looks at me, what are you talking about? I say, well, I have a few questions to ask you. I said, do you have to ask to take leave? He go, of course. I say, can you just walk away when you feel like during the day if you feel like going home? He said, of course not. I say, do you punch a clock like I do? He said, yes. I said, one question. If you get up in the morning and you look outside and it's a beautiful day, can you just say, I'm not going to work? Can you do that? No, I can't. Then you can't mentor me. I said, basically, I'm talking to people that don't punch a clock. They get up when they want to get up. Half of them don't even put a watch on. You know, those are the people that I talk to, and those are the people that I have as mentors. I don't mean to, anything bad, but that's how it is. So basically, people, friends, family, entrepreneurs, business partners, guess what? Change your mindset. Think about something different. It's the only way you're going to be successful. Your job, can you will it to your family? You can't, right? If you got sick and your leave run out, are they going to still pay you? No. Is it a salary cap on your job? I mean, can you make more money than your boss? No. Come on now. Being an entrepreneur, your plan B job, guess what? The limitation of your salary is how hard you run it, So I didn't really mean this to be long, but I was talking to a young brother in the store because look, everywhere I go, I'm sizing people up. So I looked at him and I go, hey, look, what you do? You look pretty sharp, young brother. He said, well, I sell tennis shoes online. I was like, oh, okay, great. That's a good business, right? And so he was saying, it's not really, I don't really get time to do it. I said, but guess what, young brother? I said, think about it this way. Change your mindset, put more emphasis on it, and you'll be all right. But you can't hang out with those dream killers. You can't tell them dream killers about your dreams. Guess what? They're going to do the same thing they're doing. They're not going to support your business because they don't want you to be successful. You may think that you're all cool or whatever, but guess what? Your friends and family sometime will not support your dream because they don't understand it. They can't see it. So therefore, guess what? They don't know that it works. But look at it this way. I have a business degree and I hold 4 of the top 5 IT certifications. What does that mean? Well, it merely means I can be an employee, that I can go work for somebody, right? That I can fulfill their dreams. I can, build wealth for them. But guess what? That plan A job finances my business. And I use it for that. I didn't think like that before, but that's how I think. This job helps me build my business. It helps me build wealth. Now think about it now. There's two things I said at first. I said you can be an employee or employer. Same with taxes. There are over 450 tax breaks for small businesses. But guess what? We don't know them. We won't believe it because guess what? It wasn't taught to us in corporate America. But friends, family, and entrepreneurs, I didn't want this to be long, but I just wanted to get something out there because there's a lot of people I run into that are really, really, just a step away from breaking through and being successful. But their mind, they're still thinking like employees. Think about it. You have to think like an employer. You have to use your plan A job to use it as just to finance your plan B. Don't get all hoopla over your job because guess what? You can be fired today or tomorrow. But if your plan B is tight, guess what? That job don't mean nothing to you. Because mainly if you have a plan B, it should be where you're building your business so you can walk away from that plan A job. So I was a little long, but hey, if I can help somebody out or if I helped you change your mindset or whatever the case may be, hey, it's cool. That's what it's about. It's about sharing knowledge. It's about giving back, reaching back, or however you want to put that. But my goal for this year was to change the lives of 50 people. Well, the year is not out yet, and I'm going to stick to that. I plan on changing the lives of 50 people this year. So, family, friends, entrepreneurs, business partners, hey, I'm going to get out this summer. My time is up. It's time for me to take this shower. Later. Peace.